Justin Alexander, on his blog The Alexandrian, wrote an excellent article about non-focal random encounters. Justin's idea is that we can apply random encounters not just to the characters, but areas and people that the characters care about. The example he brings up is from The Mandalorian, when our hero is off on an adventure, and when he comes back, he finds that a bunch of Jawas have attacked his ship. If the characters leave a vehicle behind, or if they have friendly NPCs who are going off on their own adventures, or small towns or campsites or villages, there's no reason those places can't undergo a random encounter just like the characters do. When we do this, it really makes the world feel alive. The players will really feel like things are happening off-screen rather than just on-screen all of the time. We don't have to stop there. There are actually a few other interesting ways we can use random encounters to really change up the dynamic of our game. One of them, the characters might come to a location where a random encounter has already occurred. Maybe they come by and they see where the trees have been broken down and some large lizard just crossed their path mere hours ago. Another way we can do it is a random encounter might be coming their way but hasn't gotten there yet. So maybe they hear giants storming off in the mountains to the east and they know that those giants are coming their way. A neat thing about this angle is that the players now have a lot of decisions they can make. Should they chase that giant lizard in the forest to make sure it doesn't attack somebody friendly? Should they hang around and set up a trap for the giants? Or should they just keep moving on and go on with their journey? This gives a lot of nice decisions to the players rather than just stumbling upon a random encounter and immediately going to a fight. Another way we can use random encounters is to mash two of them together. Maybe when the characters open up into a clearing, they see two Cyclopses getting attacked by a bunch of ghouls. And now they get to decide, do we help the Cyclopses? Do we let them just fight it out? Maybe we avoid this whole situation completely. Again, we're offering choices to the characters, but they're also seeing a situation that doesn't feel like anything they've normally run into in a typical random encounter. Other times, the characters might be going to meet an NPC, and there's no reason that NPC can't also be dealing with a random encounter of their own. Maybe they're meeting an old sage by some elven ruins, and that sage has accidentally woken up a bunch of specters nearby, and when the characters arrive, the sage is defending themselves from these specters. This is a way for the characters to come into a situation and see that the situation is dynamic, that not everybody's just standing around waiting for them to show up. Typically, a random encounter table is just used to apply random encounters to the characters. But if we think about all of these different ways that we can use them, applying them to areas that the characters aren't at, mashing two of them together, letting the characters see encounters that occurred here before or encounters that are coming this way, having random encounters against NPCs the characters care about, these are all different ways that we can use random encounters to really make the world feel alive. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can help me out in 4 different ways. First, you can subscribe to the Sly Flourish newsletter. Second, you can subscribe to my videos on YouTube. Third, you can support me directly by going to patreon.com/SlyFlourish and becoming a Sly Flourish patron. And 4, you can pick up any of my books, including Return of the Lazy Dungeon Master and the Lazy DM's Workbook. Thank you very much and have a great day.